Hello everybody, this is Renee, and Tom and I are on the Ultimate World Cruise, and we just docked in Mount Fuji, Japan. This is the first time the Serenade of the Seas has been in this port, so the captain received a plaque. Tom and I decided to try a public bathhouse. We got a taxi at the port, and our interpreter told the taxi driver where to take us. On our way there, we had to wait for 4 different trains at one stop. One was the bullet train. Once we were done, the taxi driver took us to our destination, which was an empty parking lot, and we told him this wasn't correct, and then he walked us to the bathhouse, which was only about a half a block away. He then waited with us until it was open and showed us how to go in and take off our shoes. And then we found out they don't take credit cards, so he exchanged our US money for Japanese yen, and then showed us how to pay for our excursion. He also escorted Tom into the male dressing room, and I had a female escort me into the female dressing room. The public baths, everyone was completely naked, and then when we did a massage, we were completely dressed, where we waited until we had our massage. These 2 lovely ladies did our massage. It was fabulous. We then got our shoes and got a taxi back to the port. On the way back to the port, our taxi driver stopped to get our local cuisine, McDonald's. We could see Mount Fuji from the ship. Mount Fuji stands over 12,000 feet tall. Mount Fuji was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2013. At dinner that night, one of our table mates brought back with him chocolate-covered grasshoppers. That's a hard negative. I did not try them. He also had some sake, which was very good. The chocolate salami was actually chocolate in a roll.
That's what it tastes like.
Huh?
We untied from the dock, and this was our send-off. The fireworks sounds were great, but it was daylight and we couldn't see anything. As we pulled away, the backdrop of Mount Fuji was just spectacular. It looked like the captain was trying to maneuver the ship to get closest to the mountain as we exited the channel. I took this video from the front of the ship on the helicopter pad. Our entertainment that evening? But the entertainment I enjoyed the most was that I heard in the stairwell. Our cabin is located in the very front of the ship, right near the crew stairs, so every once in a while we're lucky enough to hear the singers practice. The acoustics in here are phenomenal. The next day we docked in Osaka, Japan. Tom and I wanted to ride the bullet train all the way to Tokyo. We tried getting our train pass to work at the station for about an hour, even with the employees' help, but eventually gave it up and headed to the aquarium instead. Yep, we thought these steps went to the aquarium, but they went to a market. The aquarium was located real close to our ship. After we went through the water tunnel, we went up a very long escalator. We were not allowed to video it. And at the top of the escalator was this forest area. Little did we know it was an entrance to what goes on behind the scenes. We had to pay extra for it, but I think it was worth it. When the Osaka Aquarium opened, it was one of the largest public aquariums in the world. It has 11 million liters, or 2,906,000 gallons of water. I believe this tank spans across 8 levels in this facility. It was absolutely huge. We started on the 8th floor and spiraled down to the 4th floor, taking in all the marine life from very different perspectives. The scuba divers jumped into the tank to clean it up and clean the glass. We got back on the ship and this was our send-off. Our entertainment that night was a Royal Caribbean singer doing his own show, and this is the singer you heard in the stairwell previously in the video. The next day, we were dead in the water.
Speaking from the bridge. As many of you might have noticed, we stopped the ship for a little while. This is due to a small technical issue, and that has now been resolved, so we are starting up and speeding up again to required speed towards 𝗪𝗏𝗏. So again, everything is back to normal, so we are speeding up and heading towards 𝗪𝗏𝗏. Thank you very much for your attention.
I also went down to medical that day for a sinus infection. It was set up just like any other doctor's office, but on the ship. That night, the Royal Caribbean singers and dancers wowed us again.
Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? No!
The next sea day, we were treated to a crew talent show that was truly inspiring.
Something wrong now, I long for yesterday. Darkest words won't cut me
If you enjoy traveling with us, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more exciting adventures. See you at the next port.